I think it's about time we checked out another American remake. After one missed call, there was quite a few of you folks shouting out other remakes to do. Some are good, some are bad, so I was diving on through and quite a few of you shouted out this one. So we are looking at Dark Water. This one's a bit more mystery, and you know what? I was feeling something a bit more mysterious, a bit more low-key, and let's unravel it together, people. So for the folks that shouted out this movie, thank you very much. And just like before, we are looking at the American remake, and also I'm going to shout out some changes from the original at the end, so stick around for that. And to be honest, One Missed Call had quite a few changes. Some were funny, some I didn't understand, some did make sense. Here, I was surprised at how similar they lined up. Like, One Missed Call I thought was really similar until that finale. Here, it's a lot more in line, like, fair play to you. So if you haven't yet and you do enjoy your horror movies, please do hit subscribe, that'll be bloody amazing. The biggest of shout out to the channel members, thank you all so much, you bunch of legends. You help keep the channel going, help keep me going as well, and also help me source new movies, like, it's awesome. And now, before we dive on into what is without a doubt the wettest mystery I have ever seen, and yes, I am aware of how that sounds, I stand by it. This is not a drill, people, a shout out from today's sponsor. With the days getting longer and brighter, it can be difficult for you to get that much needed sleep that you deserve. Yes, you. And that brings us right to Manta Sleep. Whether it's a late night, changing work schedules, or even a cheeky daytime nap, I ain't judging. Manta Sleep kindly sent me over their Pro Mask, and let me tell you, this thing gives me quality sleep. This thing is so breathable so you don't get that overheating feeling. They even made sure you've got room around the eyes so you can open your eyes and still get all the benefits of the sleep mask, that being pitch black for a good night's sleep. But Gub, what if it doesn't fit my face, I hear you ask? Well, it's not a question I get too often, but they have you covered. The eye cups and the strap are all Velcro and fully adjustable, so they will fit everybody. I mean, you can literally put it wherever you want and get that perfect fit. This should just go without saying at this point, but I'm going to say it. It is so darn comfortable. Others I've used, especially me being a side sleeper, it like creases, it bumbles, it bends, and then the light just gets in. Yeah, not with Manta Sleep. These folks really have covered all bases to bring you the perfect sleep mask. And don't just take my word for it, click on that link in the description, use code Gubtodi and get yourself 10% off your order. They ship for free internationally and provide you a 60-day money-back guarantee. What are you waiting for? Manta Sleep genuinely being the first sponsor that I wanted to work with on the channel, it's safe to say they're helping me with my dreams in more ways than one. So why not let Manta Sleep help you with your dreams? So head on down to that link below, check out what Manta Sleep have to offer and save yourself 10% off. And thank you Manta Sleep for sponsoring this video. Now this movie and its concept might have started over in the East, but we are in Seattle, 1974. Little Dahlia here is waiting on her mother, who is just always running late apparently.
What are we gonna do about your mother always being so late?
I don't know, stranger, but the bigger question is, why is she waiting in the rain when there's a shelter like 2 steps back? Fucking Dahlia. With what is possibly the shortest flashback scene, we are back in present day New York, catching up with our rain-loving Dahlia.
Hi.
Hi.
What was the point in that? Like, just for us to know her mum runs late? Like, fucking please be relevant. We are just diving straight on into like a divorce custody hearing, and those things are always calm and run smooth, right?
You live in a world of your own. I make one mistake and I don't care about Ceci.
You don't
You're
like
insane.
playing
You're
with
insane!
loud noises!
Yeah, never mind. I don't imagine they're fun. Our little mother and daughter here are moving on to a new life, new custody arrangement, new house and a new city.
No, that's the city over there. That's not the city.
She's right.
Oh, sorry Cece, not a city. My bad. I actually love this random stranger just backing up our kid. Good on you.
She's right.
Well, well, well. How the turntables?
It's nice here. It's like a small town.
But I don't want to live here, Mommy.
On we go to the new building, but it's not spooky enough yet, so fuck it. Let's throw on the spooky angle.
Okay. That's us. Hi.
Are you Mrs. Bernstein?
No, I'm Ms. Williams.
Ah, Miss Williams. Oh, you're early. Mr. Murray, who spoke on the phone.
Hi.
Listen.
Oh shit, if it isn't Dale.
Yet it is a little yucky down here, which is why we are repainting all these lobbies this summer.
I am glad he landed a job in real estate. Like, he was always good at selling property.
It was the asbestos in here. That's what did it.
I don't think I didn't notice that little sus line there, movie. Dahlia is clearly not her mother.
We are a little bit early.
We are heading on up to check out the new abode, and Dale, to be honest, he just won't stop upselling.
I want to take you up to 9. It's almost our top floor. I call it the lower penthouse level.
I do have to say though, and for her being a main character, See, for like child actor standards, CC is up there.
Isn't that great?
No.
No.
Wait to hear, Mommy. I want to
Ceci,
go.
please.
You'll see, sweetie.
Sorry,
Don't let the
Mom.
scary lobby.
We just get some weird hand thing, and of course that puts us right on into flashback time.
Like a little bit too much. Hey, don't run! Don't run! You don't know what you're doing.
It is literally just her mum picking her up. That's it. We just get a little puddle of water in the elevator, which, full clarity, I would usually just keep that out and skip on, but the movie's called Dark Water after all.
With all this rain we're having, you can't stop some of it from coming down that elevator shaft. There's just no way.
Huh. This is a new feeling.
We are just showing off the room and things look good. We even have prison windows.
That window does not open, but it lets a lot of natural light in the afternoon. It's really great.
Dale, though, must be fully aware that he is in a water-based horror movie, because he just starts kicking the fuck out the shower.
You got the toilet, of course, the sink, bathtub. This glass is safety glass. I mean, you can hit that as hard as you want. It will not break.
And we even have our very own personal water source in the bedroom.
Closet. Put your dollies in there.
Well, it's not good, but you know, silver linings, people. We are just spending a lot of time here with Dale trying to spin every negative into a positive.
And this is kind of a country eat-in dining room. You see this? It's just really smart how they did it. See that little thing? Boom,
yeah.
dining room. You can put your stools around or whatever, and when you're done, out of the way, no clutter. Look at all this floor space.
So
You do aerobics in here.
so many activities.
I couldn't not put that in there. And finally, to end it all, boom, we have rain.
You're gonna do better than that. I guarantee it.
I don't know if you guys are the same, but I really hate when like a mystery movie gives itself a title like Dark Water. All it does for me is when I'm trying to work out what's going on, is I overthink everything to do with water in the movie. And this movie's got fucking loads of it. Like, I know the movie's making nods to water, but it's like every water source. Like, you should have just called this Custody in a New Home, and I wouldn't be overthinking. Our sneaky little CC heads off, and just where do you think she goes? Of course! It's the water tower, people. It is obviously a mad dash, and we almost catch her.
Ceci? Are you in there?
What are you doing down here?
I saw someone go in.
It is a bit bold to assume somebody going into their apartment is your daughter. Like, this is an apartment complex. It's not like a random door. And also just to point out this really weird tense score that they've used.
Ceci?
There is, what sounds to me at least, like a money counter in the background, and I don't know why.
Ceci?
Thankfully we find CC and it is good news all around, but she hasn't come away from this empty-handed.
Look, Mommy, Hello Kitty. I got a Hello Kitty back.
You never come up on a roof. How can you leave this unlocked? There's no railing here. It's totally irresponsible.
It's supposed to be locked.
Well, it wasn't.
After all this, we head down to Vec to immediately grill him on his recklessness.
Mr. Beck, why was the door to the roof open? The roof?
Daughter found us on the roof.
The roof is on fire! I couldn't not. We just loot this missing girl's bag, and unfortunately, we can't take the goods just yet.
Absolutely. Just don't wait too long.
Hey.
Ceci.
We need to wait a week at least if anyone claims it. Otherwise, finders keepers, sucker.
And if no one comes, then you can come by and get it, okay? In 1 week.
No one comes. It's yours.
It turns out though, the hope of stealing a missing child's belongings really does change the tone, however.
I really like this place, Mommy. I want to live here. You said it was the right kind of price for us.
I did say that.
Mysteriously unlocked roof door, CC now loving the place apparently, and of course, water. Fucking everywhere. What is going on, movie? We just get some more divorce bickering, which honestly just amounts to him being raging, as per, because it turns out his mistress is living where he's settled, so he ain't wanting to move.
She's in Jersey City, and that's what this is really about,
I'm done
isn't
talking. Better get yourself a lawyer.
On a brighter note though, it is time to finally move in, so you know what that means, people. A sweet montage.
Can you hold your breath underwater?
Yeah.
Don't break your bed.
Okay.
Well, that is right up until we spy the leak that the mum somehow totally missed on her viewing.
What is that? Looks like a leak. Tell him about that morning.
Women, go and get a bucking fucket at least. We are getting ready for school the next day, and this is finally when Mother decides to sort out the mess.
Shit!
Mommy,
What?
you curse.
What's your profanity?
You have had all night to do this. Like, it's not going to get better itself. We drop off Cece to what is an absolute liar of a teacher.
We're finger painting, so we're gonna get all messy. Look, see? The messier, the better.
No one is finger painting. Caught her red, blue and green-handed in that lie.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cecilia.
I am just going to speed run for a moment. The building man isn't dealing with the plumbing, so points her mum back onto old Rent-It Ralph.
You gotta get married to call a plumber.
Dahlia gets herself a sweet new job, and after this, old Rent-It Ralph, aka Mr. Murray to be fair, points us back to the building man to fix the leak, so neither of them want to do it.
He should fix the leak.
Okay, I'll try.
You gotta get married to call a plumber.
He should fix the leak.
Will someone please just fix the fucking roof?
My job is to make sure boiler's working.
We are heading back on home. Well, I'm guessing so. She's going to the cigarette burn floor. She is just beelining for her front door, which is more than fair, and I swear to God, I thought it was a cigarette burn before this. The leak inside is not getting any better. As you might have guessed, that single bucket she put down has overflowed, and it is not looking good. Yeah, that's not water. Well, it is, but I mean, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe have your kids sleep on the couch and not next to the fucking leak. Like, what is your plan here? Just keep her there and bloody water torture her for running up to the roof. Fucking hell. And if you viewer thought that was all the manky water we were going to see, guess again. Nah, seriously? Fuck that. I've got a weird thing with hair, like, let's move on. We do get a little bit of subtle mystery thrown at us, whilst Dale just continues to not help.
And I can hear that there's someone running water upstairs, so, you know, it might not even be a leak. It might be flooded or something.
In 10F?
Upstairs, you know, maybe it's their tub that's overflowed or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm with a client right now. I'll call you later as soon as I take care of it, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Bye-bye.
So there's a ghost upstairs, or someone died upstairs. Dale lives upstairs? I don't know what's happening. Never mind this, of course, as we drift off to sleep time. And of course, this is all it takes for her to go and investigate. Holy shit, you weren't lying. But somebody running taps? Woman, you're living underneath a fucking water park. You just need to get yourself a little floaty and you've got a holiday resort right above you.
Hello?
And just for the record, I'm keeping this in because it might be relevant. A creepy old photo with very little attention paid to it. Just as we find even more water, which is not hard to find, trust me, we get a dead herring.
What are you doing here? Take it easy.
You sure about that? Sure about that?
What gave you that impression besides your pruning knees right now? However, the obvious aside, this man chalks it up to a few mischievous wrongings he knows about, and we get a little backstory.
Here's the story. 10 F's away. Father's left the country. Where the mother is, God knows. Probably not coming back. Those punks have stolen a key and get in here.
Why?
What do I know? Drugs? Backy, you know.
Okay, that was much less backstory than I was expecting at this point. Moving on.
I clean up this place and then I come down to your place.
We are back to Dahlia's place, and the super is finally getting the work done on that old pesky roof. So far, he does strike me as a professional, you know? He really knows how to deal with it properly and get this matter resolved.
Yeah, I patch it up tomorrow when it's dry.
Not gonna lie, that would be exactly how I handled it as well. I have no experience. We are just on to the school run, and do you see what I was saying earlier about being overly aware of water?
Down came the rain and it washed us fire.
In any other movie, I probably wouldn't have picked up on that song as much. So we are 38 minutes into this movie, and finally, beyond a few puddles, we get some weirdness.
It's not unusual to have imaginary friends at this age. Nowadays we know not to bug them about it, but it isn't so great that she's playing with an imaginary friend when there are real children for her to play with here.
Well, it's time for an imaginary friend, but still.
You make any friends today?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Nobody.
Nobody. Very funny name for a friend. Nobody.
Sorry.
Nobody. My name is Nobody.
It turns out, as some of you might have guessed, no one has claimed this bag.
Did anyone come?
No, not yet.
So our little CC is expecting a toy, but first, we're just going off to bed.
Are you going to stay in my bed tonight? I'm very proud of you for today.
Oh, good on you, Mother of the Year, finally giving up your bed and not, you know, waterboarding your child. Come on, admit it. And just when you think we are settling in for a chill, quiet night's sleep, no, this kid decides to start being a creepy little shit.
No, I'm not allowed to go to the room. Because it's dangerous, and by the ways, it's spooky at night.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
I've heard you say that before because you're a liar, you're a swindler, you're a grifter, you're a scammer, you're a schemer.
Do you have an invisible friend? Only you can see?
It's nothing so far, but it's weird, and it gets worse.
How old is she?
My age. Almost exactly. She was born a month before me, so she's older.
I only wonder if this friend of hers is, like, only in her head, or maybe was real. Is real's a bit of a stretch, but maybe was real.
What's her name?
Natasha.
Natasha. That's a really interesting name. Where'd you get that name from?
It's just her name. Night,
Okay, so right now, just so you know where my head's at, I'm thinking this girl, like, went to the roof and then went back home and, like, drowned in the bath or something like that. It's not a pleasant mystery, but I just wanted to touch base, you know, let you know where I'm at in this movie.
I can't go up to 10F now. If I leave my post and Mr. Murray finds out, I'm dead.
Okay, but if they leave the water running, then my bedroom ceiling could collapse. You understand?
We are back on upstairs to kick these ruffians out, and it goes from weird to weirder.
I told you to leave me alone. Get away from me, you little bitch. I hate you. Let me help you. I hate you.
So that wasn't even real. Say it with me, folks. Fuck you, movie. We just watch her from the cupboard now, also being water tortured, and onwards to the next day.
Hi, my name's Dahlia Williams.
Hi, Mrs. Williams. Yeah, John told me you'd be calling. I can't meet till next week, so why don't you give me opposing counsel's name and number? I'll give them a call and get up to speed on their issues.
We are just skipping back onto school, and this teacher moves mad, by the way.
And do you all have a piece of tape? Show me, show me. Put it somewhere silly. Somewhere silly. Your forehead, your nose.
They cut away fast, but are you seeing this?
Put it somewhere silly.
She says to put it somewhere silly, and she goes for the Michael Jordan mustache.
Stop it. Get some help.
Turns out old Daddy-O's been here just to say hello, and he doesn't really like the city. And Cece, she's not doing so well either.
Was there some restraining order against her?
No.
Her imaginary friend hasn't gone away. In fact, she threw somewhat of a tantrum during circle time when we wouldn't let her friend sing along. I had to have her take a time out.
I am telling you people, this kid is real. Like, loosely real, right? But the kid's real.
Couple of days. Blend right in. You won't see the difference.
We have got one hell of a patched up roof, and Cece is just calling out our man on his BS.
What about Hello Kitty? Can I have it now?
Somebody came by for it today. They were visiting tenants, left it there by accident. Oh, that little girl. She was so happy to have it back.
You're lying.
What?
He's lying. Nobody came.
We just move on to more of the same, to be honest with you. Cece somehow knows about her dead old late running granny, and Dahlia, yes, she is interrogating the girl.
Mom forgot about you, right?
Did someone tell you that?
You did.
I didn't tell you that, Susie. Who told you that? Are you gonna answer me? I'm asking you a question.
Natasha told me.
Stop it. You stop lying to me.
We are getting a night away from Cece, and maybe now, finally, Dahlia can just have a night to relax, kick her feet up, have a mimosa.
You shouldn't be smoking, Daddy.
I'm gonna quit real soon, honey, I promise.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'll bring her back tomorrow at 6, okay?
Bye, Mommy.
I mean, obviously you know that's not going to happen. Hold up. Wasn't it 9 that was burnt earlier? Is this ghost fucking customising the controller of where she should go now? We are just heading on down, and what do you suspect is down here, people?
Hey, pretty lady.
Of course, it's the young hooligans. Kids these days love a laundry room.
I got some dirty things I'd like you to clean.
Okay, just for a minute. Run that back.
I got some dirty things I'd like you to clean.
I'm going to give you massive benefit of the doubt here and assume you meant something like, I'm feeling dirty, do you want to deal with me first? You know, something along those lines. But now what you've said sounds like you've like shit yourself or have a dirty downstairs. Christ. Surprisingly though, she doesn't take him up on the offer of the old dirty cock. We are halfway through this movie. Almost exactly, to be honest with you. And so far, we have had just non-stop rain, like it looks like this was filmed in Scotland. A leaking ceiling, a definitely ghost girl that died upstairs or somewhere in the building, and a mother who cannot leave the house on time, similar to her mother. Movie, where are we going with this? This whole bit is just unnecessarily tense for nothing more than a washing machine. But we are off to recycle, and are you guys ready for something really messed up? The recycling is all over the place. We have got papers with plastics, it's a mess here. Oh yeah, and also, of course, there's a dead girl's bag reappearing, but you know, swings and roundabouts, people. Wanting absolutely nothing to do with this, she just leaves the bag. And of course, we move on to more water. And then again after that, even more water. Was she stuck to the ground there? Like out of fear or like ghost gorilla glue or something? Like, they don't explain that, and be honest, it doesn't happen again. We have stuck this movie out so far, let's finally get some answers on Natasha. Please, for all of us, I'm begging you.
Who's Natasha Rimsky?
Little girl, 10F, with her mother, I guess. Couldn't stand living with that crazy Russian husband of hers. Took the little girl with her. Well, that Rusky.
It has been one hell of a long day, so let's just block out the sunshine, down a bottle of piss, and rest our weary head.
Huh? What was that noise?
See, at first in the class, I thought, oh, that's a cool touch. You know, they're singing a nursery rhyme, it's related, it's a bit creepy. But the movie just keeps on doing it. Like, we get it, people. Kids are creepy, nursery rhymes are hell. Cece is finally home, and this whole scene is just weird. Like, the dialogue is all given to us with some kind of echo or reverb. I don't know the exact term, but that's movie 101 for dream sequence.
Glad you like spaghetti and meatballs.
It's my favorite.
Like, that is dream sequence talking without a doubt.
I love you, Mommy.
We get to cozy on in for the night at long last. There is a lot of rain and sleeping in this movie. Like, I know it's called Dark Waters, there is a lot of resting.
I'm scared, Mommy. I want to sleep with you.
Oh, will you just fuck off now? Like, you know you're being creepy at this point. Look at that stare.
I love you, Mommy. Thank you for taking care of me.
Now I'm going to throw a question out to you guys. Can you possibly hazard a guess at what wakes up old Mother Dearest? That's right, it's water. It's more water. It's always water in this movie. Anything that happens, it's water. So it fucking was a dream. Like, why did you obviously make it a dream then? Movie, what is going on? Like, I don't think I've been this lost since the old Bye Bye Man.
Dahlia, where have you been? I left 2 messages.
I lost today, Mary. I took a pill, just one pill, and
It knocked me out for 24 hours.
Fuck, can I take one of those just to bear this finale? We are finally getting a bit more face-to-face time with old Mr. Orange, and it is not looking good for Dahlia.
Your husband's claiming you're mentally unstable because your father was physically abusive and your mother was an alcoholic who abandoned you.
Oh, and it gets worse, people. He is bringing Cece into this now.
He says he'll submit school reports to show that your daughter is beginning to share your fantasy life. Cecilia is now having trouble distinguishing between what is real and what is not.
We just get back Cece the next day. It's actually a very civil exchange, but old Daddy-O is starting to act a little sus.
Listen, next week Saturday is a problem. Can we do Sunday and I'll bring you here first thing in the morning for school on Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I forgot to do something. I'm gonna be right back. Will you wait right here for me?
And whilst he's being odd in his own way, Cece is going on an adventure.
Tessie!
Pick me a cake as best you can. Roll it.
We just sit Cece down now to tell her to quit being a creep, which, to be honest, is more than fair.
No more pretending to play with Natasha. Well, then you stop talking to her. You tell her I said so. You tell her your mommy said you can't play with her anymore.
Okay, Mommy.
And for some reason, Dahlia goes straight on to her lying lawyer.
So Kyle's paying these kids. I mean, he must be paying these kids to mess around with the water and the backpack and the elevator. I went into the elevator the other day and the buttons are burnt off.
It's Sunday night and I'm in the movies with my family.
You sure about that?
Of course our man gets absolutely grilled yet again for the water, but I do have a question though.
This time, make sure you put it in the garbage truck.
Where did you put?
Those kids have been playing games with it, moving it around the building. And they were upstairs again, so now there's water all over my bedroom floor.
Why has no one suggested just closing off the water in that apartment? Because as it stands, he thinks it's just hooligans doing this in the room, and at no point has he made like an effort to stop them. He just keeps dealing with the repairs. Fuck, those hooligans are at it again. I wish I could stop them somehow. Our young little ghost whisperer is back in school, and as you might guess, she is not having a good time.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And if you're thinking, what could possibly go worse, right? Like, Cece is having a hell of a day. Well, let's see her try and clean things up. Jesus, fuck that scream. Like, I honestly felt that.
We don't know what happened. There was water all over the place. We took her to the hospital.
I had an emergency at work. I didn't get my messages for 2 hours.
It's all right. We called her father, and he's going to meet her at the hospital.
Okay, which hospital?
We just book it over to the hospital to try and catch up with her, but the father isn't there, so of course, we just go home again to our very damp apartment.
No new messages.
Oh, God.
Hopefully now, after this hell that she's been going through, she has somewhere just to wait out the storm, you know? Somewhere dry for her kid to come home to. Well, fuck. She now has a more than understandable meltdown, whilst the ghost of her mother speaks to her through the water. I think that's the best I'm getting from this. Our good guy lawyer is getting bloody concerned, and rightfully so, and is on the hunt for her.
Look at this. This is appalling. This is appalling. The plumber is on his way.
It is probably not the best thing for the lawyer in a custody battle to see you living under a Minecraft farm, but we move.
Mr. Beck did not keep me informed. This will be fixed tonight.
Well, she's staying at the plaza, right?
It will definitely be fixed tonight.
Our little Cece, after her, you know, absolute insane freakout and potential flooding, is now finally getting a therapist. At long last.
They want Ceci to see a psychologist to be evaluated. There's nothing we can do about that but say yes, so...
And don't you worry, folks, just as the tension is building, we are bringing in the super to get some answers.
I spoke with Grandma Rimsky-Musk out today, and she said her son is living with her alone.
So he lied to me.
Why did you lie about the little girl?
Didn't want to get involved. That's all.
Did you see Natasha after her mother left?
Yeah, I see her. I see her that afternoon. I see her playing on the stairs. Then the next day the father tells me she leaves with her mother. I ask no questions. Well, if he killed her, it's not my business.
Mate, that is some of the highest tier, like, blissful ignorance I have ever fucking heard of. With this bombshell, the only thing left to do, snap a quick mugshot.
Mr. Reilly, if you could just...
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I don't know if the lawyer's using that for, like, the custody battle, but he's got it now. And this night for her is not slowing down. The most insane night so far, you may say. We have got dead neighbour bombshells, a packed house, and even the plumbers have been and gone.
She left you behind.
This lawyer gets shit done.
I'll keep my cell all night, and if you need me, just call. Any hour.
Thanks.
If you need legal representation, the pipes fixed, or missing children found, better Cal Lightman. I hope at least one of you got that. It's a fucking great show. We all leave Dahlia for the night, and even though it's been established she bloody loves a sleep, she also wakes up a lot to go be a sleuth, and we are starting with watery footprints. I fucking knew this tower was going to be a big deal. Granted, the movie hasn't hidden it very well, but still, I'm taking it. We are just jumping between flashback and modern day, one step at a time. I don't want to be smug about a dead child, but I called it.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Also, can we just play this back for a moment? I think we can agree child endangerment, IRL, not a funny topic. However, her fall into the tank is so bad, yet immediately followed by a perfect dive. As you might expect, with a dead child in the water tank, our super is getting hauled away, rightfully so.
I told him 1,000,000 times. It's not my job. I'm not a goddamn plumber.
What is the charge? Endangering a child? A small innocent child? And we move swiftly along to the heart of the issue, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, this hit me, and I don't know why.
Father assumed that she was with her mom, and mother assumed she was with her father. Except for everyone just assumed. No one really cared what happened to her.
We call it a night yet again, and honestly, I am very confused at how many days are supposed to have passed in this movie. And our lawyer, whilst he's lovely and can get shit done, he has no chill or subtlety.
Call me in the morning, okay?
Yeah.
What are you wanting that photo for, my guy? Like, come on. It is finally time to reconcile with the dad, and I genuinely love this.
I've been thinking, I don't want her to have to choose between us. I want to look for a place in Jersey City.
You serious? Hey, you know, you're right about the school here. I checked it out. It's good. Maybe I could get a place.
No, it's fine.
We kicked off the movie with them basically batter and fuck up each other in a divorce hearing, which I don't imagine they're pleasant. But anytime Cece is the focus, they have been amicable, and now the focus is what's best for her. Like, it has been a nice progression.
I'll see you later.
We are just getting Cece all bathed up, not in the water tank, don't you worry people, and Mother is pottering around, but uh-oh.
There. Now what are you going
Okay, if she drowns in this bath, I'm retiring, I'm quitting. I can't be dealing with that.
Here she is now. Yeah, so I...
Oh, thank fuck she's fine. Well, she's creepy, but she's fine. Well, that is until...
Don't leave me. I want you to be my mommy.
I would expect no less from the hippie girl selling acid to be terrorising people as a child.
You want to buy a cigarette dipped in acid?
Apparently this is her. I wouldn't have expected it. Fuck it, she'll probably play Chucky as well. I'm covering all bases. We of course quickly dash back to our child ACCP. And this whole bit, by the way, it's pretty fucked. When you can't break down what is apparently the most indestructible shower glass, seriously, Dale tried to warn you earlier. It is time for plan B, and that B is barter with a ghost girl.
I'll be your mother forever. Take me. Please, take me.
I just hope they still have that plumber's number, because they are about to make bank, baby. Old Daddy Dearest comes to get Cece, who is thankfully fine. And with that, we realise the mum isn't fine, if you catch my drift. She's not doing well. She's not around. And we are hopping on 3 weeks later. We get one last look through the apartment as they are moving out, and honestly, this is probably one of the best child crying performances I've ever seen.
What was this one about? Do you remember?
That was me, and then that was little Angel.
Beautiful both.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off.
That got me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm only human, get over it. We are just leaving, but not before one of those old classic elevator slam shuts. So that's what that hand thing was at the start. It was Natasha trying to hold hands, but obviously we couldn't see that. I don't know if you guys thought that immediately. I certainly didn't, and this was a nice moment. I mean, to be fair, Natasha did give up on that plan pretty quickly. You know, she tried to hold hands once and then immediately went for waterboarding the entire family, but at least it came full circle.
Okay, Daddy, let's go.
And with that, we hit credits. Well, that movie was an emotional, bloody roller coaster. So Adalia wasn't the best treated by her mother as a child. We seen her being left at the school a bit later and things like that. There is hints at abuse as well, and that gave Dahlia so many insecurities about being a mother herself. You know, she might fuck it up, which is a totally real fear. I don't feel it myself, I'm not a mother, but I get it. My first question to that was, why doesn't Natasha just go and find her own mother, you know? Try and hold hands with her, waterboard her, torture her, do what she needs to do. But that seemed too obvious, and I thought, well, maybe the ghost is tied to the building, you know, that way that some ghosts have that rule and they can't leave. That's fair enough. But then, the ghost was at school with Natasha, so the ghost can leave. Why can't it go? Why can't it just fuck off? I'm sorry, Natasha, but that is a fair response, I feel, to a ghost girl try to take someone else's mother away from them when you could potentially get your own. Giving total benefit of the doubt, maybe it's the city that she can't leave and instead that she has to stay in that vicinity so she can go to the school but nowhere further. In which case, go and find a family that maybe they don't have a child, or maybe, I imagine, I don't want to get too grim here, there may be at least one person out there in need of a child, right? Maybe they can't have one, maybe they've lost one. Don't go for Dahlia here, come on, there's probably other picks. That being the question aside, this movie for me I felt was a bit too long, and that is something I'm going to hit on in just a second talking about the original, but they could have shortened down quite a lot here. All of the performances in this movie were absolutely top notch. Wouldn't have changed any of them, fair play to everybody involved. That's rare I get to say that on this channel. The absolute emotion in this movie, the parental aspect, it got to me a few times. I didn't expect it. And when it comes to the remake aspect of this movie, now I'm not going to go through everything beat by beat, so if I miss anything, it's just going through the stuff that stood out to me at least. The overall comparison is the original was a much tighter story. It followed all of the same beats, it had the same emotion within them, and some of the changes don't make sense why they changed it. However, I'm not mad about the change. With the initial hand-holding scene, it plays out the exact same. We've got the hand-holding happening, we're watching through the camera, but that isn't the bit that draws curiosity. It is the clear ghost shadow that appears on the camera. They really do show the ghost in the original, which I quite like. I mean, sometimes just seeing the ghost every time they appear might not be the best decision. However, I would argue, it's better than fucking puddles all the time, so I'm taking ghosts over puddles. When I say it is a great remake in the sense of following the story, it really is. Miles better than One Missed Call, even down to the ending. Like, we start off with the divorce hearings, we find the bag on the roof, we get the new job, school gets fucked, like it all plays out the exact same. One of the scenes that changed that I really don't get why they changed it, but I'm also not mad about it, is the laundry room in the remake, because that doesn't happen. That whole scene to me feels like a reason to have her putting out the rubbish to find the bag in the bin, right? Like, that's basically all we got from that scene. And then she was glued to the ground after it, but we won't talk about that. Whereas in the original, that laundry scene doesn't happen, and instead, her reason for finding the bag is she's putting the rubbish out from just moving in. You know, you'll have rubbish lying around. You see what I mean about the changes, like, not making sense? Having somebody move into a new apartment and having boxes to recycle isn't something that would be lost on the Western audience, is all I'm saying. Like, you could have just left that. In the school though, they do almost like the exact opposite, where in the remake we seen her, you know, freaking out, then go to the bathroom and really freak out, and it was loud and it was just like in your face. But in the original, it's during a game of hide and seek, and then we start seeing the ghost girl coming up to her, and that's when it's getting creepy and it's weird, but we don't freak out. There's no screaming. We just cut to her lying in like the nurse's office getting help. One weird change for me as well is in the elevator with the burnt buttons. The reason for that is in the original the father smokes, and because he smokes, she suspected he was burning his cigarettes out on the apartment buttons, and he was like in the apartment and in the area, and it becomes a whole thing. And then in the remake, they just have him look like he knows the MILF-loving kids. He still smokes, but that isn't the reason for the cigarette burns. Do you know what I mean? One thing that stood out to me above all else in the original versus the remake is, seeing the remake, there's a lot of focus on CC needing a therapist, you know? She needs help, trauma, she's troubled, all of that, which, I mean, it makes sense, it's totally fair. But in the original, it seemed like a lot more of the interactions were on the mum losing her mind, and she was afraid of losing custody as well as being a bad mother, and a lot more like blame was put on her, a lot more shame, a lot more questions.
このまま娘さんと一緒に暮らしたいなら、まずあなたがしっかりしなければいけません。
It was hard to watch sometimes, but I respect that the blame was getting put on the mother more. Not that she deserved it, but you know what I'm saying. And I think anyone that has seen the original will know exactly what I mean by this. The elevator scene. It is so much more heartbreaking. Now in the remake, the sacrifice took place at a bath and she was locked out through that indestructible glass. In the original, it is in the elevator, and it's not a case that the daughter is unconscious for it, no. She is fully awake and trying to stop her mum doing what she's doing. It is so hard to watch. And after this, what stood out to me was, in the original, instead of jumping forward 3 weeks, we jump forward 10 years. We see the little one growing up, return back to that apartment, and that is where she sees her mother. Not as a flashback, she interacts with her mother. I'm going to level with you folks. As someone that also lost their mother, different circumstances, about 10 years ago, yet see, I wasn't expecting the 10-year jump, and then it happened, and then she was there, and I was just like, fuck, like, it was good. I enjoyed it, it was good, in like the saddest way, but it was good. You feel the emotion so much more from the daughter, like, I didn't know you were here, I would have been here a lot more, and the mum doesn't want that, like in a nice way. She's like, I want you to live your life, I'm here, and yeah, there's a little bit of horror in it because Ghost Girl's still here. With both versions of this movie, there's a hell of a lot of emotion, the same story plays out, and more or less the same finale, much more closer than One Missed Call, so I'm going to give it huge points for that as a remake. Where I think the original does have a leg up on how much weight's in the emotion, is just the fact it's shorter. It's streamlined, so you're moving beat to beat so much faster, and you're locked into the movie. Whereas in the remake, because it's that bit slower, you kind of feel the slog of it, and that can take you out the emotional impact of the scenes. So all I would say is, shorten it down, you've got a shit hot remake, at least in my opinion. I do think one thing that really shot this movie in the foot was the marketing for it, because even watching the trailer, it seems to put itself up there as like a ghost killer horror movie, which is absolutely not the case. So if you go in with the wrong impression, you're going to be disappointed, maybe leave a bad review, someone reads the bad review, and then they also go in with the wrong impression, they already hate it from the start, so it's doomed to fail. It is really unfair, I think. So that was Darkwater, and a little bit on the original. What did you make of it? Have you seen these movies, like either one before? What did you make of them? This is just that second call to action to say if you haven't already, please do hit subscribe, that'll be bloody awesome. You can find me on my socials, all my links are down there in the description, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you on the next one.